Attendant arrested for asking for a bribe before releasing a body to a family.
Imagine.
This is where in Uganda.
People are grieving in Uganda, in Kabale. People are grieving. They want their body to go and bury. You want money. Can you imagine that?
Onakuregulo twababuziza oba boda mwaziwandiikisiza, yes or no, and you guys gave your own reasons. Now, KCCA has extended the Boda registration for another 2 weeks.
2 weeks more.
And still coming up in the news, the UPDF prosecutor ready to try soldier who slept with his boss's wife. Uganda chinyuma. That and much more is coming up in the news that starts now. Yesterday we asked you guys about Boda mwaziwandiikisiza. The deadline was supposed to be today.
Yeah.
And KCCA evudde negamba nti eyongezezaayo wiki 2 boda zonna zisobole okubanga ziwandiikibwa.
Yeah. Now, that was Anderson Burora, who is the RCC for Rubaga. He was speaking about it and saying the reason why, one of the reasons is because we are having kids go back to school, and border transport means is one of the modest means that most parents use. So to avoid that confusion of impounding while kids are going back to school, then there's also an upsurge in a number of people who want to register. About border, the last 2 days, according to KCCA, they've had like 200 people showing up per day at most of the registration centers. Yeah. And even right now, there's actually an ongoing press conference at the Uganda Media Center where KCCA is actually saying the registration exercise will be terminated on the 16th, that is 2022. But let's listen from Anderson Burora.
We found it self-shooting that children are going back to school, and we are also trying to bring down the modest means available as of now.
The time we are given, seriously, it's limited, so we cannot make it, and we are more than for their expectations.
Tambula mpola kati ffe twakedde naye tebatukozeeko naye ate tubadde uki
ne bachairman nabo bagufudde omulimo bagujjamu akasente okusinza bw'otuukawo ofiisi eri bize ayagala kasente batujjako sente bapiso batujjako kasente kakati tetumanyi bwe tugenda kuyambibwa.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Bajja ne babajjako akasente. Uganda eno yakalubye.
We have known that for so long.
But it's not okay. We cannot say we've known it for so long and pretend like as if it's okay. Pam, it's not okay.
Have you ever had like vices being normalized in society? They're normalized that you walk into an office and you know that for you to get there, to get what you want faster, you must facilitate someone. You must give them chidogo, and then they can be able to help you get your work done faster. It's just the way things run these days.
Speaking about kidogo, there's somebody who is in custody who works at a mortuary. Can you imagine? Now, a mortuary attendant has been arrested for asking for a bribe before releasing a body. Before releasing a body. This is in Kabale. The mortuary attendant is Kabale Regional Referral Hospital. The mortuary attendant is called Gerald Gundu. This body of a 27-year-old resident of some place called Upper Bugongi, Northern Division, Kabale Municipality. The deceased was murdered, a 27-year-old man, and then his body was taken to Kabale City Mortuary, Kabale Regional Hospital Mortuary. So when it was taken there, the relatives came to demand for the body. But in the process of demanding for it, the hospital attendant, the mortuary attendant says, "Give me something before I give you the money." we have that on record. Some of the relatives saying what they went through.
Kuna ikanu ya omuntu wanje na intwire ndabyiruka mabuzire ikanu ya banjangu bari kubasha besente nashanga wo mushija wa buraka bo burahuri muringwamo baja barende mitwarasha te mitwarasha tu eyachi barenda ku dressing omutumbi ati nibyo naterera omugambirize bwe byamagara baramweta imanyurane byona yaja ati kaije nterere DHO hamwe nabukira kwataho ati konka mutashashura nigana naiza naterera DHO na mugambira ukubara mankundi vechiti Jati Lawrence hataje kimurasha shure neki rekanyije mbereke kindako.
They have solicited for bribe, which act is unethical. This morning they took a body of murder there, and the relatives claim that he had asked for money.
Ona mazima kwa akahurire.
And the money is asking for 300k.
Can you imagine?
300k %.
You know, you can just tell somebody njochayo mani ndibubi. It's okay, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But do not make it look like wabanga takuwadde majja.
But from the look of things, seems like this family was like well connected, because he says, I called Emmanuel in Eviona and he told me,
speed dial.
Hello. And according to the relatives, they said they tried to negotiate with this guy. Katukue 150K. And the guy was like, no, me I want 300. Like, really, for a dead body?
Do you know the things the guy go through? He was protecting the body, was looking after it. He was there jazzing with it.
Hello. My God, Uganda.
Chikubika umuze bili kwoli zeda chika 13 kutano zivuddeko eyo nga tuvuddeyo waliyo omunnamagye ali ready okubanga going for trial. Yeah, there's a UPDF prosecutor ready to try soldier who slept with his boss's wife.
Yeah. The soldier slept with his, but the incident happened in Mbarara. Remember that story I told you about?
Yeah, we did it.
And
I remember.
He was presented before court, and then his case has started to kick off according to the court martial. The court martial in Makindye is the one that's going to hear his case. The date has been fixed for September the 20th for the hearing of his case. It's called Nuwajira. Nuwajira. Yeah, he did have a relationship, an illegitimate relationship with the wife to his boss. The woman is called Annette Kobusinje. The boss had been deployed somewhere to do duty, and in the process the two had. But Kobusinje has been insisting more. For her, she was not married to this man. He never took dowry to her home. So why is he claiming that they are married?
She's speaking out of love. You know, when you love, when you're in love, even if you're doing something wrong in your eyes, it doesn't appear wrong.
For her, she's saying
she's in love.
The soldier, her husband, who is the boss, has never married her. So he should not complain about her sleeping with
So why is she staying with him? Why is she staying with him? Why doesn't she move and stay alone?
But you have not taken me to church. I don't. You can't claim me to be your husband.
Not. Come again, please. Pull up, rewind, and come again.
Why are you claiming ownership of me when you have not taken?
Why are you staying with me? Why are you my responsibility? Anyway, guys, KCCA has extended the Boda registration for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, we just did that. KCCA extending the registration for 2 weeks. The reason is the numbers are increasing of people who want to register. But Bodas are still explaining, like you heard, they were saying they have issues. Some of them being charged money when they walk to offices. Then others still don't understand the process. But according to Burora, he's saying the reason why they extended it is so that they can have children go back to school properly, and also to give chance to those people who are not registered.
Gatuma, there's a family that has sued Jaro Hospital for holding a son over medical bills.
Yeah. Robert
Sentongo. The 14-year-old, right?
Yeah, the 14-year-old kid. And the family wants money from the hospital. They have actually filed a case at Wakiso High Court, High Court in Wakiso District, because they say their son got an accident. Like you heard the story yesterday. The son got an accident from at a Boda around the petrol station. Then he was rushed to Jaro Hospital, and then he had been held. Yesterday, human rights activists were saying, why are you holding this child? It is against the law, health rights according to the Constitution, and it's just against the law for you to hold this child. So they have gone to court, and we are waiting to see how that plays out.
We'll keep you posted. Check out more stories on our website, www.galaxyfm.co.ug. It's a new month. Pam, do you have any resolutions?
Don't ask me about
it. Come what, we shall cruise through the new month like we braved the previous one.
Overall, you just have to have this optimistic attitude, like positive attitude. Positive vibes. Enter the month with positive vibes. Feel good about yourself and about what you want to achieve.
Come on, Mbaya. There has to be light at the end of the tunnel of this month.
Zzina.